Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill here today, Randy Johnson.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
All right, ready to get underway. Now, here is Jung-Hoo Lee. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. And we're underway here this afternoon. In for a strike, and a count 1-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. And that one fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Tyler Fitzgerald stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1-1.
That's way outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And downstairs.
1 strike.
They say you win.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
And now, Barry Bonds. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Johnson, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And takes low for ball one. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball two.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now it's Matt Chapman in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
That's a strikeout for Chappie. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the mound today, Matt Cain.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ichiro Smith, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the corner for a strike.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. Take a look at the lineup, and it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fastball for a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
One strike.
One down, base is empty.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And there's two down. So now the DH spot, Edgar Martinez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Second inning set to go. So here's Wade now. The lefty fires. There's the strike up high. 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now Patrick Bailey. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering down in the dirt.
Full count.
2 out, space is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead at 3-0. Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the second. And now for Seattle, Ken Griffey Jr. With Jr. probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. That's in for a strike.
The whole setup for Jr., the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and now 1 away.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Up against the wall, and brings it in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Fight. 0-1.
The 0-1. Just off the inside edge. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Giants 3 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And a pitch.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles, plus he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively. Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a 1-2 again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one not close. And it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Fitzgerald stands in now and watches strike one. Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. Strike 3. And now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Barry Bonds digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. And that's strike one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that just misses. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball right side. Polanco tosses to first. Giants go in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 3 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Kane back to work. Inside, just missed. The 1-0. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. That one is gone. A gigantic blast. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Dylan Moore. Moore, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Inside. And that's ball one. Next offering is fouled back. And that's way high. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Slider misses outside. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Seattle, Ichiro Smith. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Yastrzemski makes the grab for the second out.
Number 44,
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Flied to right his first time. That one ripped, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Martinez now at the plate. First pitch just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And here it comes. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the DH, Elliot Ramos. The pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Griffey gets under it. And there's one down. Willie Adames stands in. He's already homered in this game.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And Willie fouls one back. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Two on the way. In the air out towards right center. Smith on the move to the gap. And makes the grab. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman, struck out swinging his first time. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Fastball is outside.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one missed. Now 3-0. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Matt Chapman bops one out of here. It's 4-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one at triple digits. And now the lefty. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. On the ground to third. And that is the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
That term 5-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Junior, it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
Righty delivers. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Up the middle. Handles, throws the first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
The first baseman, number 12, Ricky.
Richie Sexson will hit next. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a strike on the outside edge.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The M's down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. First pitch misses. Well struck right field. Way back there. And that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-3.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Outside low. And a count 2-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fought off foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
That's a strike.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Just missed.
1-1.
And delivers outside.
2-1.
That's a little bit low. Jorge Polanco would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. Swings through that.
No balls. 1 strike.
Crawford on second. Moore at first. 2 out of the inning. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back in Seattle, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Patrick Bailey. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses. 1-2 the count.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Rodriguez sizes this one up, makes the grab, 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes with number 9 for him in this game. 9. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Mariners 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, number 53. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
Grounds 1 to short. Adames fires over to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder Wow, really impressive.
Now, Julio Rodriguez. Just off the inside edge. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Edgar Martinez digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The wind and the pitch.
1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now it's 3-2. Ken Griffey Jr. waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air on the infield, Chapman brings it in, and that's the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That missed by a lot. 1-1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Trent Thornton up and throwing. Snyder getting cranked up as well. In there. And so now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And up next for the Giants, Barry Bonds. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And that's down and away. And they'll do it again.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
3-2 now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
And it's 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That's inside, and the count's even at 2. Got him looking, and he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Mariners 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr.
Kane back to work. Not close with that one. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one outside. 3-2 now. Richie Sexson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Junior swinging a drive, deep right field, going down. And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. The 3-2 count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. You've got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
Now it's going to be Richie Sexson on the ground to the left. And foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval also throwing. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Raleigh in the box again. Takes a strike. The 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Ball. 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 4 apiece. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Santos.
Now pitching to the Mariners.
And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Clips the corner, 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Liner, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And here is Matt Chapman. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Tied at 4. Chapman gets a piece there. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. On the ground, out to short, and there's a hit. throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Wade, the next to hit, takes outside. And another ball. Lined into right. Smith brings it in with a nice running grab.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And fouled off. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Yastrzemski in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Left-hand hitter waits. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him! They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Walker. Here's the third baseman, Dylan Moore. He is struck out and he is walked. And he deals. Missing inside, ball 1. Right side. Boots it. Still manages a throw. The throw is late and he reaches safely.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Check on the runner. Moore back on a dive. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Pitch misses, and now 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one clips the corner. And the righty deals. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Almost got him.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot.
No ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And that is out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That pitch just misses the inside corner. It's 2-2. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the 7th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Edgar Martinez getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So 2 down now, and here is Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And now for Seattle, Richie Sexson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
This one could be extra bases. 1 run's in. The second run scores. Play at the plate. Got it. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the Giants 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gabe Spire. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And a pitch. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Next offering is downstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz preparing to come on if needed. Thornton also getting ready. And a pitch. That one misses. And now 3-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That's towards center. Griffey gets under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Barry.
So up next, Barry Bonds. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That one fouled off.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Randy Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. The Y to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
With a guy like this with so much pop at the plate, you're going to play a little bit deeper and make sure you can time it up in case there's an opportunity to steal a home run. Well, he did just that. Perfect footwork at the fence and reaches up and makes the grab.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Tristan Beck getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Good eye in that spot. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And first offering is fouled off. Crawford stands at first with one out. Swinging a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball. The pitch. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one moves his feet. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Lee snags it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jorge.
So man aboard, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Foul ball there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that one missing low.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Mariners leave 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's the DH, Elliot Ramos. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Munoz, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss and a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Adames in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. Dives, and he can't hang on. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-0.
And the slider catches the zone. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Stays alive. Swings through it for the K. And the Giants down to the final out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Wait, in the box now, no balls and a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Adames off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This could end it. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance though. Patrick Bailey Waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got it! And that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.